Alright, welcome back everybody. Final Fantasy X. This is part number 4. Returning back with Saturnsaya once again.
Hello.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Well, depending what story you're
Here we
talking
go.
about, I guess.
Yeah, it's true.
Fire Emblem has them in spades.
Mm-hmm. Summoners
Summoners.
are old men.
For the most part, yeah.
Which one? Oh, it's like which one? Both.
Both, yeah.
Both.
It depends.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
And our first summon here. Oh.
I'm trying to I had a thought like many weeks ago, but since we couldn't meet up for a while, I kind of forgot what I had. It was a really nice question. It was actually a good question.
Mm-hmm.
But I completely forgot. Maybe it'll come back to me.
Okay.
When I think more, but
What was your question? Oh, just.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Like I said, it'll probably come back to me at some point.
Oh, okay. What question you had
Yeah.
about the gameplay itself, or? The game?
I was referring more towards like Tidus, like as the
Oh.
main character or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right.
I was thinking back to like the different character, like because obviously Final Fantasy has a bunch of different like characters, and I was thinking about like my favorite characters of like all the Final Fantasies.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, like I think I mentioned this before. I actually say that phrase a lot. The only like
I had never seen anything
main
like it in my
character
life.
that I guess
Sure,
I
it was a little
actually
scary,
liked was like
but
Bart's from
I
Mm.
could feel
from,
a strange kind
Was
of
that 4?
gentleness
That's
coming
5.
from it.
5. Okay. I get them a little confused sometimes. Because those are ones I didn't play very much.
Cecil was 4.
Oh, okay.
I remember
That's
the,
right.
The Dark
The-
Knight into
we talked
Light
Into
Knight.
Paladin
first
guy.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Paladin, yeah.
I didn't know
Mhm.
it then.
That's
After that
right.
night,
Then he finds out he's from the Moon
everything
People.
changed.
That's something.
The
for
moon people.
everyone.
From the
For
moon.
me.
From the moon, and you do go to the moon in that one.
The moon. The moon, indeed.
Let me introduce you to the team.
Yeah, because
This
those,
guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
I don't know, like I guess you could say I don't connect with like Tidus or
Don't mind
whatever.
him if he says
Mhm.
anything odd.
Yeah,
Come on, say hi.
I understand. I don't believe I did really too much
Hi guys.
either.
So what's our goal?
I forgot you named him Ratchet.
No, we got a new goal.
Yeah,
I forgot.
that's how.
I was like, all right.
It's victory.
Forgot about that.
I mean, I hear Ratchet, so I just named him Ratchet.
You're right, yeah.
Back to our island.
You're not wrong.
That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
It's like Yuri Lowenthal, you know, like most of his roles is just like his normal voice too.
Mm-hmm.
Like very few times it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Like Yuri, but like for the most part, it's like his normal voice for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know. It's pretty nice if your natural voice could be used.
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad
Yeah, but that just
man.
means that that also means like you don't have much range for like other stuff.
Possibly. Yeah.
I mean, you can have range for like different emotions or whatever, but in terms of like different voices, like not really.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Thank you
Mhm.
so much for your help earlier.
I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no. I
Oh
was
yeah, we're not gonna get to it like anytime soon, but I hate Blitzball. It's they had to make it so fucking confusing, so
Yeah.
complicated. Like you guys could have
Yes.
just fucking program a normal
Do you
fucking.
think I can become
Nah, normal mini game.
God. I mean, when we get to it, we'll get to it. But like,
Yeah.
God, that was God. It's just at first I was just like, oh, Blitzball sounds cool. I actually played Blitzball in the actual game. God,
You're
I
like,
fucking hate
never
Blitzball.
mind. You're like, no, never mind. No Blitzball, please.
No
We're
Blitzball.
going on the same boat, aren't we?
God.
Yeah. That's
Talk more.
Huh.
yeah, not a very uncommon opinion
Tell me all about
for this
Zanakin.
game.
I figured as much.
She's cute, yeah? Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know.
You know,
I got a bed
ironically,
made for you.
last week,
Mhm.
because it was technically last week. Today's already Wednesday.
Time for bed.
Mhm.
Good.
There was an
Sleep
article, I
tight.
think, like Game Rants or something like that, Game Radar or whatever. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
the different endings everyone went through in Final Fantasy X. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Oh.
I mean, some of them I like, kind of knew from like other reviews or whatever, but it
Mhm.
kind of explained a little bit of like Tita's, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With the different.
Yeah, because that always confused me with that one. You know, especially with like 10 and 2. I mean, I'm not gonna say it right now, but yeah.
Mhm.
Where's that boat?
Different
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come.
different
soon.
friendship levels or whatever.
You really sure this is okay?
Also, I keep getting too many like Kingdom Hearts parallels with FF10, like a lot. Like just like from this boat scene, because remember, Kyrie's just like, just me and you, Sora. We'll take the boat.
We'll just leave.
We'll just leave. It's like
Too
yeah,
bad for Rico. Bye.
that's literally the same thing. Like I'm getting so many Kingdom Hearts parallels. I'm like, I guess Nomura got a lot of ideas. What? FF10 was
You can't even catch a ball.
02, right?
I think.
We've said this before. I'm gonna look it up anyways again.
You know.
That's the only thing you're good for. Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts was 02.
Oh, too.
FF10 was 01.
Okay.
I don't know,
So,
but I'm
possibly.
guessing Nomura had like ideas from this game because like so many similarities in the beginning so far.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just like from the creature from the monsters, like they released the spirits. I'm like, it's very reminiscent of when you kill Heartless.
Their hearts go.
He isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
God, how does she walk with that thing?
With all those belts, I don't know.
It's not just the belts, just like the dress. Cause I know me, like I fucking like step on my fucking lung pants all the time. So like I can't even imagine stepping with a fucking like dress or something like that.
Scary.
Right.
So, who's Chapu?
my little brother, Chapu. Look like you.
He's dead?
Okay, so it's not the same question, but I kind of got the idea what I was gonna ask
Him last year.
before we couldn't
Okay.
like
He didn't make it.
before we were like intentionally gonna like meet up.
First hurt on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's what...
How much does it matter to you
I
if
became
you
a guardian
can,
to fight
in an RPG sense? Like I'm sure it could go with like any other game too, but like in terms of like RPGs, because you know a bunch of characters, whatever. How much does it
Worried
factor
about
for
us
you
getting
to
out and avenging
either
my brother. Well, after the next
I guess either
tournament,
signify or
I'll
relate to
time.
the characters, or to you liking the
I know it kinda
characters to
looks
make you like
I'm using you,
play the RPG more?
but I'm not.
Because you know, there's been plenty of protagonist characters that people don't like or whatever. Like, who's the one kid with the headphones
What I mean is...
RPG?
World Ends With You?
Yeah, words in view. Like I've heard from some people like his character is kind of like
You're embarrassing me.
assholey
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because he doesn't like people or whatever or something like that. So like that,
Mm-hmm.
or like say like Squall. You know, it's like not the best of
Yeah.
characters or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing like not liking a character, but like besides liking, but is like relating to the characters a factor for you when it comes to RPGs and whatnot,
Something I
or
wanna give ya.
what's your take on that idea? I guess.
Yeah, use it well.
Let me think. I mean,
I mean, for some people that matters a
That's
lot.
the sword you gave Jack.
no, I totally understand. Yeah, I gotta at least like some character, hopefully, in the party.
We're taking the
If
same
it's a
route
multiple
sooner, right?
party
Why do we gotta
type
wait
of
here?
game.
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago.
But what about what about like main lead though?
Main lead?
Let's start with main leads because you know the
Main
other
lead.
characters can be like
But she had the
subjective on
talent.
that.
She became an apprentice.
Well,
Today, she lives as a summoner.
This is our journey. We
let
should
me
leave
think
together.
about it. Like, I mean, I wouldn't. I don't think I would
You really don't need
so
all that
much.
luggage. If
Like,
you
I guess
remember my
we'll start
things,
with like 10
they're
or something like
gifts
that. I
for
never
temples you
really.
should visit.
I don't think I ever really super connected with Tidus,
I guess you're right.
but I liked Yuna a lot, so I kind of like, and since she's,
Okay.
I wouldn't
off we
say,
go.
I guess maybe second main character, I guess, sort of, in a way. Like
For-
a lot of the stories about her, too. So, I don't know. I think sometimes for me it's either
Here comes one now.
it's not so much characters, but like story, I
Why don't
guess.
you try out that sword I gave you?
If the story's a good enough hook, I can kind of overlook the main character a little. If they're not, if they're not super to my taste.
So you got any examples for that then?
Trying to, well,
I mean,
Like-
you played plenty of RPGs. I imagine there's
I
one
know,
that
I
pops
have.
into your head.
I mean, eventually, I mean, because it's hard, because like I eventually am okay with like most main character, like the main lead of it, like after a while. Eventually, I might not like identify with them as much, I guess, but I'll still be kind of like, okay, they're not awful.
Well, how was it when it came to like Persona 5? Because you know,
Trouble.
Atlas basically makes it that, you know, the main character, you know, was it Makoto in 3?
Mhm.
If you can't beat 'em down,
Oh, where they're
gotta use magic.
You know, like the
a
silent,
little bit more blank,
like
and you can kind of fill in their character.
like there are a person in the world, but in terms of like actions, dialogue choices, it's
Like you choose them,
Yeah,
sort of thing.
yeah, you choose. It's basically like supposed to signify like your choices and whatnot.
Oh, like I said, like a little more blank slate-ish kind of thing.
Yeah. What do you
Like,
think
can
about
kind of?
what about in that sense?
And
Ah.
us ones are weak against fire magic.
Because you know, Titus in this case is, you know, they made it so that we're supposed to be Titus in a sense. 'Cause
Mhm.
Titus
Yeah.
does no shit. We don't know shit, and we learn with the fucking as the story goes on, whatever, you know.
That's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like for me, it doesn't hit with me as Titus.
Mhm.
Probably if I was younger, but now that I'm like older, like I could definitely
little
say
less.
it. I could definitely say if I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
probably. Yeah, I can probably like see myself with Titus
Yeah.
here. But since I'm older, I look at Titus like you're a fucking idiot. No offense.
So a little more like Lulu probably looks at him like you're an idiot.
Yeah, I really.
or Orin,
Or,
you know. A
yeah,
little more like them going like,
yeah. I relate.
Kid.
I relate to everyone else except for what Titus.
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
Let's get going, man.
I get, yeah.
Wait,
Um,
Alright.
but I guess that's like the main hook for this game, that you're like, what's going on? I don't know. Neither does this guy.
What's going on?
I'm trying to think of a game. where the protagonist didn't really. Because I'd probably most likely not end up playing the game at a certain point if I didn't like something about the game. I don't know.
I mean, for the most part, when it comes to RPGs and whatnot, like I'm usually fine with like the characters, protagonists, and all that stuff. It's like other game genres that like sometimes the characters just like, yeah, okay, I don't really want to play because this guy, this character, whatever.
That should do it.
This guy's just
This guy, this girl, whoever the fuck.
I just can't stand.
Can't stand, or like the story's fucking stupid, or whatever the fuck,
Mm-hmm. That's.
Yeah, I can't really think of RPGs in that sense, though.
Because, like, if the characters are a little weaker, sometimes if the story's good enough, it makes up for it. Like, or.
Because even Interesting Eye doesn't fuck it up.
Yeah.
And considering how the story and the writing is in that game, it's like, it's good enough even for a fucking child. Even though it is rated teen.
Well, I think I like Tidus a little more than, like, say, Vaughn, maybe, from 12.
Yeah, but doesn't Vaughn get better later on, though?
Vaughn gets a little better later on,
Yeah,
I
a little
think.
better, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did have an issue with this character, too. I like his design, but I didn't really like his character.
He's also a little...
I mean, he is also, a young kid, too, so...
Yeah, so they're kind of equivalent, in a way.
Himari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
Yeah, I totally forgot about 12.
I sometimes forget about it, too, and then I'm like, oh, yeah.
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway.
Well, that's what happens when I don't like a game. I tend to, like, forget
He has protected me
about
since
it.
I was a child.
It's kind of how I am, like, too. I'll just kind of be like, eh.
I mean, like,
Good.
12 is solid. It's just, I just didn't like it.
No, yeah.
You know?
What about it? You didn't like the gameplay or the
It was the gameplay.
story?
It was the gameplay. I mean,
Gameplay,
it didn't help that, like, I, like, roughly finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2 at the time as well.
Oh.
So
yeah.
I was kind of like, I wasn't sour, but like
Just a little bit.
I hate
much.
I hate the writing so much in Chronicles 2, man. It pisses me off a lot.
Yeah.
And once they do something emotional, I'm invested, and then they just like, no, everything's fine. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? I fucking hate
You're like, actually, nah.
I hate the ending of Chronicles 2 so much because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Show us what your training is taught.
Pyra and Mithra seem like they're gonna sacrifice themselves, and then it's like, oh no, they're fine. I'm like,
No, it's okay.
the fuck? Why make it so emotional and like just wipe it off clean? Like stuff like that, like it just annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what is the writers doing? I mean, I'm not a fan when anime does that too, but like, you know, if it's supposed to mean something, make it mean something. Don't, you know.
Right. Like, go through with it.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, exactly.
Don't.
Because there's so many
Don't just
times.
hold back.
There's so many times I was invested in the game, and then the story's just like, yeah. I'm like, okay. There's one a priest dude or whatever you meet in the cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's good. And then near the end of the game, he's just like, I hate everybody. Everyone must die. I'm like, the fuck?
You're like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. And then before he dies, he's like, Mom, I loved you. I'm just like, okay. Like,
You're like, hello?
so,
What?
so many signals, man. It's like, you know, like people.
You're like, huh?
You know, people always say like, "Oh, love the characters, this or that," and I always tell people it's like the story could have been better. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, what do I mean? What? What do you mean? What do I mean?
That's what I mean.
No, so far in FF10 for what I played, it hasn't pissed me off in the story sense yet. So.
Oh, well, that's good.
Also, but I will say like sometimes I'll facepalm my face when Tita says something or does something like Tita's.
Well,
just, like,
yeah.
like that's the
Well,
only,
yeah.
like that's the only thing that's maybe like kind of like this game is like Tita's like not the time, bro.
I'll say he gets a little better as it goes on.
Yeah,
he
no,
gets better.
yeah, no, without a doubt. I'm just saying like sometimes she's like Tita's.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
You're definitely points where it's just like, bro.
Bro,
Come on, bro.
Reminds me of the FF7 Abridged series.
Oh.
Like when Cloud says something or whatever in that version, it's like Titus, sip it, like let it go.
Shush. Shut up.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, turn-based. Oh man, I feel like I should go back to a turn-based game one of these days.
I never left. Oh, you mentioned going back to turn-based. I was thinking of like returning back to FF7 remake.
Ooh. Yeah.
Because I never finished it.
Mhm.
And also, I was also just thinking it's like, I was also thinking of just like streaming it
Ooh, that'd be fun.
or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, because once again,
Might as well.
new gameplay or whatever, or new like trailer or whatever. First thing I heard on Twitter was Tifa. I'm like, what? And I thought somebody just like put Tifa in like a bikini or whatever. It's like, no, that's like one. They're on the beach, and like,
Yep.
you know, after Midgar, they go to the boat and then onto the beach and then to the next place, whatever.
Yep.
But that's all people were talking about, like Tifa. Tifa's like, I'm really excited about the the new FF7 like portion. I'm just like, are you now, or are you just excited that Tifa's
Like, is that the only?
you get you guys could have at least given Tifa like a better one though.
Mhm.
I only asked that Tifa, I don't know, looks mature. Like, stop making her look all childish.
Yeah.
That's my only issue. It's like, you know, that's
Does
my
look a little.
That's my, especially with the hair too. That's my only gripe with like Tifa, is like they always design her in like a kiddish kind of way.
Make her look a little younger.
Not younger, but like the way the clothes that she wears.
Oh, I see.
Like besides the one where she was like literally a little girl in a cowboy outfit.
Oh yeah.
Like besides that.
Yeah.
That's the only part I'm like fine with, but every other time it's just like, cause like even her like her original outfit's just like, okay, white tank top and like black skirt.
Yeah. Well,
like, you know, it's like
it's a little like.
Yeah.
Put on a longer shirt.
No, I mean I'd be fine with it. They just gave her like I don't know, fucking shorts or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Just like don't give her like I said, don't.
Why does it have to be a skirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be like a shorts underskirt.
Yeah, because she's not a kid anymore.
Skirt.
You know, she's
she's in
I think she's like 17 or 18, I think. And
young adult.
Yeah, she's a young adult, so make her look a little more mature than just a kid.
Yeah.
That's just me. Everyone else just like, no.
Everybody's like, nah, it's fine. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, okay. Okay.
Do I need to add a cleavage shot? Cleavage shot, like timer counter?
Ding.
Ding. I highly doubt I have to do that, but
probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh.
Come to think of it, I
Did you
haven't
do
told
more
where
of
we're
Bravely
going.
Default? Too?
A tiny bit.
To Island. Then we
I
change
haven't.
boats
I
and
actually have gotten distracted.
For that though,
Um,
Luna's gotta pray at the temple.
Cause I saw that
We'll be praying for the
that
Aurochs
Persona
to
5
come
Tactica
too.
game
You come along, yeah?
was like on sale for a good decent price, so I bought it.
Hey, it is a great
Jesus
plan.
did mention that to me last
Don't
night,
look at
actually.
me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I don't know.
Because Jesus mentioned, yeah, because the internet's the internet, because, like, apparently on probably Twitter, but, like, on the internet, people apparently give shit to people that if the person you don't, like, romanticize in Persona 5 isn't Makoto, then they have an issue with you, apparently, or some shit.
Lord Braskus.
Like, I don't know, like...
no, it's yeah.
And she was just telling me, like, different things or whatever. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I don't
it's
follow it.
like if,
Famous or something?
you know, because even though you're the Joker,
She's the
or
daughter of
Mhm.
whatever his
someone
name
of
is,
Braskus.
Yeah.
So his statue at the
Yeah,
temple.
you can call him that.
well, when his actual name, that's what I meant.
Lord Braskus
Mhm.
defeats
But that
10
person's
years
like, you know, a teenager or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
people look at it as the actual like player. So like, if you're like a 30-year-old and you decide to
It's
build up
tough.
the social link with someone else besides Makoto, it's like, oh, you're a creep. It's like, what?
That's
I thought it's
very weird.
I thought it's just like, what the fuck? Like,
It's definitely like
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
I don't truly think it matters.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They're not real, so I don't think there's a moral issue here.
I know, cause like I was telling
I
this, it's like
mean-
that's just people on the internet, bro. Like,
I know, yeah, like that's kind of like okay. Because I mean, I guess from the game's perspective, you're like a 16, 17-year-old, and if you date the teacher, that's also kind of not correct.
well, technically in the manga, the dude has it in for the teacher, anyways.
It's nice.
Mm.
It's like the moment I stepped into the classroom and I saw the teacher, it's like the love of my life.
It's like
that was
okay.
that was in the manga.
Oh, okay. So that's also a little like
Well, that's manga for you. Yeah, no. The things that Jesus is that whenever Jesus and I hang out and he tells me about like things he hears on social media or whatever the fuck,
From Xanakin, right?
I always look at him like, what the fuck are these people
yeah,
talking about?
truly.
Waka doesn't
I
believe me
don't-
at all.
They have
I honestly-
they have an interesting way of seeing what's right and what's wrong, and like
They
it
truly do.
honestly, it's their own opinion or whatever. But like they
Mhm.
try to like put it down on everyone else. Like this is
There is
it's
a
like
great stadium,
because people say like, oh, you're like
even at night.
people are like
Great baseball
autistic or
tournaments are
whatever,
held.
autism or
And the
whatever the
stands are
fuck
always
kind of
full.
things. If you
How do you
think
know
that or
that?
whatever, it's like
A man named
no,
Jack
it's like
Jack.
everyone just acts like fucking
He was my
children.
father's guardian.
And you just try to put
Like-
it down on everyone, make you think they're right. And
Yeah.
obviously everyone's anonymous online,
of course,
so
yeah.
they can easily say something and like fucking like leave or whatever the fuck.
For
His name is
sure.
Jack.
Yeah.
So stupid.
So it's just like, ugh.
But enough about that.
I have no knowledge that this is all news to me, and mostly I'm just like, wow, you guys must be real bored.
Sounds like him. But
Uh,
it can't be him.
I mean,
there are people who think that.
I mean,
I'm just like,
I mean, I just go online to see the art or whatever. So that's just
yeah.
because the moment I see some people arguing or like
Off the coast of
something
Xanadu.
between artists or whatever the fuck, I leave that shit alone. It's like I'm not here for this.
That's none of my business.
That's none of my business. Yeah,
I'm just here for the cool looking stuff.
yeah, I'm here for my Azure Lane
No
art.
one's seen him since then.
Mostly same. I don't follow too much drama.
It's the day that Jack came to Spira.
But
It's true, I first met Jack.
I think it's a
10
little
years
silly and there's
ago.
other things to worry about.
I remember
but-
that was the
Yeah,
day
like your life choices.
Yeah, right? Like those are the truly important choices.
Kids, doesn't it?
Yeah, sometimes what? Because Yes, some of the things that Seuss like tells me, or like the terminology people use, I'm like, what the fuck are these people talking about? Like, how does that even make sense or whatever?
I'm just here for the
Because
fun game.
Jesus told me something about like minor coding and adult adult coding or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. Like he told me, and like apparently it's supposed to be like I don't know mindset or whatever. What the fuck that guy in the very back?
Yeah, I saw that guy rotate. Like I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, he just spun around and stayed in place. Yeah.
It's like, oh my, all right. It's PS2, everybody.
Oh yeah, it's PS2. Nah, man, that's fucking Dreamcast coding right there. Yeah, I know, but Jesus has told me some stuff like that before. I'm like, what the fuck? So stupid.
Definitely.
Definitely. But I only really hear that stuff with Jesus because because the people he follows, they like get to talk, and obviously Jesus sees it, and it's like, you know,
Right.
he doesn't really interact with the stuff, but you know,
He just hears it.
the artist
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, because there's the whole like for you or your feed or whatever. It's like you may come up to see something like that.
Oh, yeah, when you don't, yeah.
Even if you don't mean to, like sometimes in your feed it just shows up, you know.
The algorithm.
Yeah. I mean, I mainly see like artists complaining about like AI. It's like
Yeah.
this or that. I'm like, that's fair, you know.
Yeah, that's mostly what I follow too. I mostly follow a bunch of artists, and AI is definitely one of their most common topics.
Yeah.
But I don't follow very many like cosplayers or anything like that, or just like major.
I follow a few mainly because they cosplay characters from like Genshin or whatever. So
Yeah.
or Fire Emblem. Saw some nice chezzes the other day. Nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Both
I
male,
think there's, like,
both male
two.
and female. I saw.
Oh, very cool.
They did a photo together. I was like, ooh, nice,
Oh,
nice chezzes, everyone.
Nice.
I started playing that again. Not recording, but playing.
Just playing. Okay. Fun.
Fun.
What was I gonna say? I think I follow one or two cosplayers,
I follow plenty.
but I've been following these two for like years.
Oh, I see.
Like they're from like 2010 and older like people. I've just been following them because they did Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and they did Final Fantasy stuff, and I'm just like, oh, so cool.
That's nice.
But anyway.
Yeah, I mainly follow artists and cosplayers.
Yeah, whenever I've gone to a convention, I'm just like, I'm gonna take your business card. I'll follow you later. Just walk down the aisle, just grab a business card on each one. Like, thank you.
Alright.
Alright.
But anyways, that was part number 4 FF10. Next we'll deal with Sin, get to Kilika Iron Village, and we'll continue on to the temple.
Let's see what happens, yeah.
Anything else to add?
Nope.
Alright, that'll be it. Alright, see you guys next time.
Alright, see ya.